Welcome to Online Math for All. Here we have an equation on the board. When we look at this equation, it seems to be complicated, but we can solve this one easily. Okay, in the given equation, I just consider only this particular part 2 to the power of x, because I can write this one in terms of 2 to the power of x. So I can get the whole equation in terms of 2 to the power of x. When I get the whole equation in terms of 2 to the power of x, I can replace 2 to the power of x by some other new variable and I can solve this equation easily. Okay, let us see how it is. Okay, we all know that the quotient rule of exponents, that is a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n. We divide two terms with the same base. Here the base is a, here the base is a. Whenever we divide two terms with the same base, what we will do is we will take the base ones and we will subtract the exponents. So then we get m minus n. So this is the quotient rule of exponents. So now I am going to use this quotient rule in reverse order. That is, we have the base a and in exponent two values are in subtraction. So whenever two values are in subtraction in exponent, what we can do is we can write this base a separately for m and separately for n, and we have to divide them like what we have on the left side. So the same thing I am going to do in my problem. Okay, let us see how it is. So here we have 2 to the power of x minus 2. In exponent two values are in subtraction. So now what we can do is we can write this base 2 separately for x and separately for 2, and we have to divide them. So we get 2 to the power of x divided by 2 to the power of 2. The same thing we have to do for this one. Then we get 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. So 2 to the power of x divided by the value of this 2 to the power of 2 is 4. And here 2 to the power of 3 is 8 divided by 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. Now I have this equation in terms of 2 to the power of x. So now I have to substitute a new variable for 2 to the power of x. So I substitute a new variable y for 2 to the power of x. So wherever I find 2 to the power of x, it has to be replaced by y. Then the equation will become y to the power of 4 positive 8 divided by y is equal to 3. Okay, now we need to add these two fractions. So the least common multiple for the two denominators is 4. The least common multiple of these two denominators is 4y. So okay, we can multiply the first fraction y by 4 by just y, then you will be getting y square by 4y positive. We can multiply the second fraction by 4, 32 by 4y is equal to 3. Now we got the same denominator for both the fractions. So we can take the denominator once and we can add the numerators. Y square positive 32 is equal to 3. Okay, now we can multiply both sides by 4y to get rid of the denominator 4y here. So this 4y will cancel out. Y square positive 32 is equal to 12y. Okay, now we can subtract 12y from both sides. So this positive 12y, negative 12y will cancel out. We get y square negative 12y positive 32 is equal to 0. Okay, here we have a quadratic equation, that is y square negative 12y positive 32 is equal to 0. The coefficient of y square is just 1. So we can consider only the constant of 32, because I am going to solve this quadratic equation by factoring. So whenever we try to solve a quadratic equation by factoring, first we have to look at the coefficient of y square, the square term. If it is 1, we have to consider only the constant term. So the constant term is positive 32. You have to get two factors for this constant of positive 32, so that the sum of the two factors is equal to the middle term negative 12. Then we get negative 8 and negative 4. So when you multiply them, you get positive 32. When you add them, that is equal to negative 12y. Okay, from these two factors easily we can write the values of the variable in the quadratic equation. Actually we have the variable y in this quadratic equation. So the two values of y are 8 and 4. We just have to change the sign of these two factors to get the value of the variable y in the quadratic equation. So when you change negative 8 to positive 8, that is one of the values of y. When you change this negative 4 to positive 4, that is the other value of y. Actually my aim is not to find the value of y, because y is a variable taken by me. So the original variable is x in the given equation. So already we know that y is equal to 2x. So we can replace y by 2x to solve for x. So in this equation in this particular equation I replace y by 2 to the power of x. I get 2 to the power of x is equal to 8, and here I get 2 to the power of x is equal to 4. Here I have to solve for the variable that is an exponent. Whenever I am trying to solve for a variable that is an exponent, I have to get the same base on both sides. Here the base is 2, but here the base is not 2, we have 8. So, we have to write this 8 as a power of 2, so that we can get the same base on both sides. We can write 8 as a power of 2, that is 2 to the power of 3, and also the same thing we have to do here. 4 can be written as a power of 2, that is 2 square. Look at it, in this equation we have the same base on both sides. Whenever two terms are equal with the same base, we can equate the powers. When you equate the powers, you will be getting x is equal to 3, and here also we have the same base on both sides. We can equate the exponents, we get x is equal to 2. So, we get two values for x, one is 3 and the other one is 2. I think everyone can understand this. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.